Stoppages. 1. I am seduced by the stoppage of time, like Bruckner with his endless symphonies pushing back the inevitable silence of the unattended moment. For the next 10 seconds, nobody dies. Late afternoon, the maple goes darker, cell by cell darker in the slant sunlight. I can't be sure the leaves were just as red 10 years ago, or that John Milton's blood wasn't a fraction thicker than my own. 2. I wield shears beneath honey locust, tenant neglected, grown to ground, scissor and step back, watch the fluttering stem-bound leaves follow the branches down. I bundle new deadwood, 3 green needles like fangs guard each twig, black bark thorns driven by the gathered droop of leaves being lifted, pierce through leather the flesh of my palms. My mind, cuspidate in my fingers, moves through the patterns of thorn, proliferating pain. The sound of, this is 3, the sound of somebody dropping the door knocker just once. I flee unremembered phantasms, hold eyes closed tightly, tongue like paper, reach for the glass of water, see the glass in the dark and dilate, waking. Setting the glass off the table, edge, grope, settle it on the corner. More sleep, go to sleep. Eyelids pinch a thread of sunlight spinning through the curtain dust. The radiator knocks, just once. Vagueness spreads an exit through counted time, past another me I met fading, questioned in sodden stillness and crepuscule. Quick manufacturer of deep inconsequence, someone not I, overhears singing I have not composed, conversation rendered without regret. The voice of the homunculus at the core of the blood cell and the metaphor. I'm billiard brain. Blood and ivory balls percuss on clipped green and blue crystal. In each sphere, a ray is loosed to sublimate the ricochet. The angel share offered and unattained, air breathed in sleep, a rarefication of spirit I can't sniff, taste, pour into existence, but think is a wonder of wines. 4. What interior thing sleeps with memory, knows the certain locus of nothing, and the time of any new thing only in the nightlight of its circumscription? What does this slumbering watcher feel waking beside a lover of years past who's discovered herself under wild skies in a land contoured by the height of sand? His eyes pinched, his ears stopped, his dream-worn senses insinuate the wonder of that endlessness and expatiate like a ticking clock on what he thinks of his own death. Seeking out the reality 3 dimensions deep within himself, his mind, that strict lump that can explain a bird, that cagey bastard who calmly discourses on phantom and fading gods, while his warming beauty evaporates and mingles with his breath, ecstatically generating weather. 5. At this point, it's not too relevant. It was perfectly smooth, the earth I woke to, featureless, without mountain, grass, sand, bird, lion, skin tight, a bald head, balloon on which plaster is packed, this world before a world. I stood in dark after moonless dusk and said, nonetheless, this is my world. I recognized the horizon, the leavening of gravity, the proximity of sky. A fit of rain sprayed my face. The lazy Susan landscape threw me down. My first sweetheart limped up on the brace of her polio. Naked, I rolled on my belly. I woke, the Nixie gone, salt water on my lips. The moon rose, pulling water back into a great wave, holding it back above my head. Johann Sebastian Bach is walking into this room. Buddha croaks and Bach still walks into this room. Walk the road, stop, cough, crack the bone of sound. Bach is walking into this room, whirling a grogger. Through stained glass, scanned berry trees, and sun swizzle, Bach is waltzing into this room. Clap your eyes. Johann Sebastian Bach is walking into this room. 7. A creaking, ecstatically extended wakes me early in the night. Winter air binds board and stone. A hairline runs down the facade, splitting bricks, parting mortar from its hold, one more fraction of an inch. Prone, I imagine the house shift off this load-bearing edge and topple into the basement. When will it stop? The house grind out its antagonism of stress and nail to silent, unlevel motionlessness? Or will I stop waking to this house? 8. Water on the beach and the pebbled surf, the air is full of milk